You're now watching a clip from the Inspired by show. You can watch the full episode on our YouTube channel or listen on iTunes, Spotify, or wherever you get your podcasts. So make sure to head over there, leave us a 5-star rating if you enjoyed it, and follow the show. Whether people continue in TV or not. Because Charlie, you mentioned there you can probably speak more openly because you're not going down that route as much.
Yeah.
Miles, you're very much going down that route. What have both been your decisions to go, do you know what, this is my career, versus actually giving it a go, it's not for me for whatever reason?
So from my perspective, I obviously did Love Island. That was a bit of like as we already discussed, I wasn't really expecting to do it. Came off that, and myself and Miles sort of created Playtime Productions, all this sort of stuff. But for me personally, I lacked the structure that I had previously in my life. With having like a corporate role, I wasn't doing sort of any TV off the back of it straight away. So I kind of, with Miles, for example, he's constantly doing TV stuff and stuff like that. So he's got stuff going on. I came off the back of it and I was a bit like, what am I doing? Like
the structure completely goes in it.
Like a lot of people will come off it and sort of just like ride the wave and then get to the end of the wave, however long down the line it is, and then be like, oh shit, what do I do now? For me, I was very much straight away like, I need to get back into what I was doing. And for me also, I've realized, having done all the TV stuff, I'm not cut out for it. Like, it's not my gig. Like, I don't necessarily play into what is good for TV, that being, you know, actively seeking the drama or creating it. And I don't think I'll ever be that person. So I think for me, it was like a natural thing.
It's amazing self-awareness though, and sometimes you have to learn that.
Oh yeah, for sure. Like for me as well, that's a great point, because if I'd never done that, I think I would always have had it in the back of my mind and been sort of like chasing that potential thing. Oh, I could go on TV. But having been through the process and learned a lot about myself, I'm now very sort of like at peace and happy that I've done it and realised that that's not the right thing for me. And now I know what I'm doing now is the right path.
Incredible, yeah. And Miles, how did you decide that, you know, you've been in Chelsea for 6 years, I think you mentioned, now going on other TV shows, Dancing on Ice will have been out by the time this is released. So that'll be a very exciting new milestone for you. What made you want to stay in reality TV?
Well, you're good at it.
I'm good at it.
Yeah.
I say that in a try not to be too arrogant way. I'm really good at TV. I'm very good at it. And that's because when I fell into it, like I said before, the whole being naive to TV and enjoyment of it, and I kind of understood it quite rapidly of like, oh, this is how it works. This is how I've got to do things. And this is how I kind of climb the ladder. And I also saw the opportunity for me, kind of reverse to Charlie. I feared life quite a lot. I was in a really serious relationship. I didn't know what I was doing in my life. I was 22 and I was trying to find structure that never existed. I have never had structure. So when I fell into TV and it just worked, everything worked, and all the guys were, I mean, still to this day, it's like, why does Miles do it well? And it's because I understood how to control it and to use it to my benefit. And I think Charlie will agree on this, is one thing I will say about reality TV is if you're a guy, it's harder. It's way harder for a guy, in terms of work, brand deals, creating a name for yourself, having a good edit. Girls have it easier. Audiences want to see women on TV more than guys. Guys are more kind of just the whatever. If it's definitely love story, it's about, oh, that guy messed you around, or that's that dickhead, or we don't like him, blah blah blah. We love her, and it's always been like that. So it's really hard to navigate as a guy. Hence why there's a lot of, you know, guys on Chelsea or on TV who haven't got the biggest following, whereas girls, they come on TV and they just get 100,000 followers straight away. And that, for me, when I got into it, I enjoyed it. I understood what it was, and then I got approached to do other TV shows, and I've done 5 or 6 other different TV shows now. And then every time I go into a TV show, I kind of understand that this is what it is, and it's kind of playing on that kind of fun and being naive to everything is still, even though I know what's going on. And now what I've seen now, which is the biggest shift, is everyone keeps asking, are you going to continue Chelsea? Are you not? There's still press articles going, Miles has quit. Just because I said on one fucking podcast when I said, yeah, I think, one day I'll stop. Because yeah, it's been 6 years. I'm not going to be on Chelsea, until I don't want to be 30 on Chelsea. No offense, Temps, but he's started late. But no, I don't want to do that. But for example, why I'm so grateful for Dancing on Ice is the first show that I've done which has got nothing to do with love. It's got nothing to do with romance. It's got I'm not.
Not yet, anyway.
Not anyway. But it was the first time that, and also I think what I'm really excited about is people who are going to see the footage. Like, it's the goofy Mars. It's like I'm really just quite mature on it in a very fun way, not in like a emotional way, very just like having fun and just being me a bit, which is really nice. And I think that's going to kind of project my next kind of TV career. I still want to do TV, but I think it'll get to a stage where reality TV is gone, but maybe do panel shows and do studio shows. That's more kind of
I think it's really good for you to do something that diversifies your audience away from being like the womanizer. But I think I genuinely that's not like that's genuine. I think it would be really good.